So hi guys, here's a little yapping session about getting abs. So for a very long time I've been skinny fat, so which means physically you look lean, but your belly will have more like love handles and chunk of fat there. So I've always struggled to because I don't know. I've kind of obsessed with the idea of having abs, definitely. But for a very long time, I did a lot of things like I was fasting from when I started learning how to fast till now, which is over should be over 12 plus years right now. I've been fasting, but the belly fat was so stubborn to the point that I couldn't even see my abs. I started doing some um, specific ab workouts just for my ab definition to actually show. But I think it was is last year, yeah, when I started resistance training and started lifting weights exactly. Then at the same time, I was eating less food. I was eating less because I was just eating less. I think that was when I actually started seeing progress, but I wasn't in particular monitoring it. But it got to a point where one day I took off my polo and I was in front of the mirror, so I wanted to capture myself, just my progress. Then I now saw the app definition. I was like, wow, like I've come this far. Like I've been training for more than 6 months, probably 8 months, and now I can see my abs. It was, I don't know how I felt though, but it felt, I don't know, because I kind of felt numb. I When I saw it, I was like, wow, but it wasn't that exciting because I don't know. I've trained my brain for so long to the point that no matter whatever it is that is for some people out of this world that they get excited with, for me I would not get excited with it. I don't know, that switch is always off. So I wasn't even really excited, but I was like, wow, no, wow, that's crazy. Then subsequently, as I woke up, I wake up every morning and I'm like, I look at myself, I'm like, wow, wow. So until there were other subsequent days I really won't even pay attention to it because I wasn't even when I started lifting weights. I just wanted big biceps, wide shoulders, and um, um, a big back. As I started progressing, I started knowing what I want. You understand? But I wasn't even, abs was like the least thing I was even expecting. But funny enough, it was the abs because I got lean. I was lean, and I now started seeing the ab definition and all that. Then coupled with the fact that I take off my shirt, maybe probably outside. Then, like when I go out to train, so and I see a couple people, their reaction like, whoa, you know and it's crazy. And I'm like, well, why are these people, like, why are they wowed by my physique? And because if you know me from back then, because me, I did another problem I have is the fact that I don't take I wasn't taking pictures. That's one of the mistakes I made. But it's just my personality. Because I just said, let me just start this, let me start training, and let me see what would definitely um what it will turn out to be. You get. So when I started, and funny enough, it just the abs just appeared like that because I was eating less and I was training. So, and I have a very low metabolism, which means that it takes time for my food, my system to process the food. You get. So unless if I maybe work out or do something very active or strenuous or an exercise, then my digestive system is easy to break down food and all that very fast. So that was how you know, I stumbled on the abs. I won't lie to you. I just stumbled on the abs, and since then, like, maintaining it is something that has been of serious importance and significance to me, because it tells me whether, because once I look at my abs, it gives me a picture of whether I'm becoming overweight, whether I'm adding more fat to my body, or it's muscle, lean muscle I'm building. So that's more like an indicator for me to know that whether I'm on the right path or I'm not on the right path. So guys, that's basically everything about the whole app story, because I know people are really obsessed. Some people are really obsessed about getting abs and all that. So it all boils down to just eating less, because you have to be below your maintenance level for you to actually start seeing progress, seeing your abs definition. And at the same time, resistance training. I was doing more of resistance training, but some people will tell you cardio, but cardio is good, but I've not I that was not my experience. My experience was more of resistance training and eating less. So, and let me say, the cardio, anyways, the cardio I even did while I was that I even did, or that is like cardio, was just walking from my house to the gym, and that was all. Like anytime I'm going to work out or do my exercise. So that was basically it, and I saw the result. So guys, it's possible to get abs. You just have to be consistent enough and just trust the process.